Hi, I'm Dr. Sarah Awesome. I'm the program director for the UAMS College of Medicine Northwest Internal Medicine Residency Program. So our residents really get a robust training experience through our main participating sites, one of which is Mercy Northwest in Rogers, Arkansas, and the second of which is the Veteran Health System of the Ozarks in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Our program's mission is to train and recruit high-caliber internists. We recruit using a holistic model where we pay special attention to each applicant's experiences, attributes, and metrics. We understand that it's important to train a diverse applicant pool that matches the needs of the community. We hope to provide residents with a good experience so that they can ultimately see themselves living here long term. And as program director, I really think the strength of our program is in our faculty.
Hi, I'm Kristen Brandon. I'm the Associate Program Director for this program, as well as a MedPeds trained hospitalist. One thing that I think is really special about this program is that we are still young and growing. Much like this area, Northwest Arkansas is booming, so is this program. Because it's young, we have a lot of things that we are adding to the program, and residents have a lot of say in that.
I am Dr. Drake Ripplemeyer. I am the site director for the program at the VA here. I am a hospitalist and a core faculty member, and I also do a lot of endoscopy. Well, from the onset of the VA, they were involved in education, and it continues to be part of the mission, one of the core missions of the VA.
Our faculty truly are exceptional. They're dedicated to teaching residents and invested in their future, not only from a medical education standpoint, but on a personal level through mentorship. We care about residents as individuals. We see them as a whole person outside of medicine. In addition to developing a professional identity, we understand that residency is also a formidable time in terms of growth on a personal level. Our residents get hands-on training one-on-one with attendings, and that ultimately serves them in becoming competent internists. Whether they pursue fellowship, hospitalist medicine, or outpatient internal medicine. It's our goal to make sure that residents' education is toward their career goals and that they're prepared when they graduate.
I'm core faculty here with the residency program and one of the hospitalists here at Mercy. The way I approach training residents is that I want our residents to leave here as prepared as possible to, take on whatever challenges lie ahead in whatever field they want to pursue. And ultimately, it's about training them to be physicians that I would want my family members to have.
I'm Dr. Robert Donnell. I've been a hospitalist here at Mercy for a long time, and I'm a core faculty member and ward attending for the program. I've been with the program since the very beginning. I want to motivate them. I want to make this fun for them. Learning should be fun, and so I want to give them. I want my enthusiasm to be contagious, and I want them to appreciate internal medicine as a specialty, as a depth specialty. Not only in the area of diagnostics, but just the care of complex patients, the care of high acuity patients, the scientific standard, appreciating the scientific standard, as far as evidence-based medicine and all the related topics. These are things where internal medicine adds a little bit of depth, and I would like for them to appreciate all of that.
Why do I enjoy being part of medical education? There's many reasons. One is it keeps me on my toes. So learners are the best way to keep teachers learning. I also think that there's a part of medical education that is just paying it forward. So I had wonderful mentors throughout my medical training, and I'm hoping to be that for our learners.
I'd say it comes naturally. My mom and grandmother are both teachers, so it's sort of in the blood, I guess. It's our job to educate and help our patients make informed decisions and make the best choices to be, active partners in their healthcare. And so that's already part of my job, and I just have kind of expanded that to also include teaching our residents to do the same thing with their patients.
This is certainly a high acuity setting. We have a lot of acuity, a lot of complexity here in our patients at Mercy, but you need the educational piece. You got to be more than just a place to put trainees and say, here's a lot of patients and we're going to give you these online resources and go at it. You've got to have more structured education, and that's where UAMS comes in.
In addition to our strong clinical rotations, our program ensures that residents have protected time for educational activities. So we have protected time daily for noon conference. Our program also has protected time every Thursday afternoon when residents are on their ambulatory continuity clinic rotation. This time allows for structured learning activities, and these activities include simulation within our sim center, quality improvement workshops, case-based discussions with their chief residents, and point of care ultrasound training with our point of care ultrasound trained faculty. Another important part of our Thursday afternoon protected time is that they get to meet one-on-one with our research guru, Dr. Hannah Jensen. Dr. Jensen has been a formidable presence in helping stimulate scholarly activity within our program. And I think this is truly due to the hands-on guidance and mentorship from Dr. Jensen.
I'm Hannah Jensen. I teach the medical students their cardiovascular module in their second year medical school, and then I get the privilege of working with our residents here in the Northwest programs. So usually residents identify topics that are interesting to them, and then they bring them to me, and I help them more with the logistical part of it. What the residents are interested in, that's what they choose, and then I get to help them bring that project from beginning to end.
Northwest Arkansas is a booming, vibrant community. It's really, truly unlike any other part in the state, thanks to the investments by large corporations whose headquarters are here. I personally think it's really neat that you can walk into a museum right here in Northwest Arkansas and see original works by Lichtenstein and Warhol.
The city of Fayetteville and all the cities really have been able to develop a very extensive park system and hiking, mountain biking, trail riding, paved trail biking, and so it's just a great area for that.
We go to most of the symphony performances. The Symphony of Northwest Arkansas is great, and especially considering the size of the area, it definitely feels like you're in a much bigger city or demographic with some of these arts that we have here in Northwest Arkansas.
I love the music scene. Weekly there are free shows at Rail Yard Live in downtown Rogers. We have larger ticketed venues such as the Walmart Amp, which brings in national acts. Then we have the smaller historic venues like Georgia's Majestic Lounge. We got plenty of activities for young families. I personally have a young family and I love taking my kiddo over to the multicultural festivals at the Botanical Gardens. There are so many activities offered by our state-of-the-art library, the Fayetteville Public Library, which has a multi-million-dollar Center for Innovation, all of which is free to the community.
It's very important for this community that Mercy is here. I think one thing that is really important about this being a community program is that our residents get to see and become ingrained in a sense of community. They get to see those disparities within healthcare and how we move through those. Diversity, equity, inclusion are very important in all programs, but particularly in a community program.
I've always seen it as a service position, a service job where you can give back and bless people. And I'm at the age where some people are telling me to retire, but it's like, no, I still love doing it and still want to give back. If I retire, I'd have to find some other way to give back and serve.
I think you got to come here, experience it, and I think once you come here, you won't want to leave.